What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, we're actually going to be giving you more of what you guys have been asking for. So we're slowly accumulating more resources, more chests. Ooh, actually, you know what? We just had this end, which gives us probably not enough. Yeah, not enough to actually cash that in just yet. But we have been getting a stronger and stronger account, including a giant killer hyperspace hunter Isle of Mach. One thing I am going for, I'm kind of doing a pause on glorious flag chests. We kind of have enough. What I'm going for is more gilded purple fans, because I think it's just such a powerful artifact to have in our certain PvP teams and a lot of other game modes. Sadly, this chest doesn't really have much of anything in it, but what we are going to do is what you guys have been asking for, is more fun PvP shenanigans. Now, I don't know, I feel like actually running a golden crown is probably still the best option on pandas. I'm intrigued to test out a fan, though. I mean, you got to realize you're getting 75% all damage reduction in round 1 versus only 50 so long as you have a shield, but like you get that shield back immediately, and you're getting a big boost in crit damage reduction and HP, which is pretty big. 25 HP versus what? It's the same amount of HP. I guess the only difference really is that crit damage reduction versus attack and a 25% more all damage reduction. I don't know how that works out, because warriors are really good at crit damage reduction, especially like on our pandas here that are running shelter as well, more crit damage reduction. And of course we have our treasure train, which I think we have some crit damage reduction, maybe not. Yeah, we get 5% more here, and then we also come on over here to our star spawns, and I believe it is you right here. Yeah, basically 20% more crit damage reduction, another 10% for warriors. So yeah, they, even if they get crit, they can take a hit. So let's jump into some PvP. Whoa, that is a strong team. I'm intrigued to see if we can beat Brownie here with our specialty team here. We're gonna try Isle of Mach's core again. I don't know if it's actually the better one here. It is gonna taunt, which is pretty big though, because it taunts that Machman so that he's only hitting there. But yeah, you can see Brownie's actually using the same thing. He's using the taunt. Ooh, that is really, really interesting. I'm intrigued to see how this plays out. We're in round 2. The taunt has fallen off of our Vulcan. Our Vulcan can't quite do enough damage between all the shields and the blocking and all that fun stuff. Honestly, like, this is where the cheese might start falling off. So I wonder what it would be like if we just built a more versatile team. Now, granted, these two heroes are super powerful, and good lord, these Isle of Mach shields strobing on the screen is a little trippy. I'll be honest, it feels a bit trippy. But you can see here, like, Isle of Mach has added so much tankiness to this meta. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, we have two heroes on the battlefield. They're nowhere near close to dying whatsoever. And every round that Machman's going, he's getting weaker. I mean, actually, see, we can't even make a dent in those shields. So I want to use Brownie as a test. We went with our cheese team. Let's go away from our cheese. Let's just go to, like, you know, we're going to rename this one. Let's do real PvP. So one thing that's really big in PvP right now is the speed of your team, honestly. I want to do this. I guess I should just do it this way. It's a lot easier. The Isle of Mach's definitely in there. You're in here. You're in here. But instead of running another Transcendence hero, there's one addition that really is kind of not talked about enough right now, and that is Rogan. Rogan is ridiculously powerful, letting your team go before the enemy. Now, I think we got to do some tweaks here. You don't have a core, right? Yours is active. Got to add his to the list here. Yours is good. Yours is good. Okay, so all those are pretty good here. We're going to want to go for a more speedy setup here, and I think I kind of like how we're running this team, just pure offense. Although in PvP, precision's really big now with Isle of Mach in there. We're going to need to change this over to like a crown, but we're really just going for Rogan's last skill here, getting that a little bit additional speed, hoping that we can start outspeeding the enemy team. Now a couple of these need to change as well. We need to switch over to Rui Scepter here, and I think we're gonna go with a crown over here. Where's the crown? Eyes don't work. Melodic. Now I think I'm gonna go with a fan over here. I love fan on our Vulcan lately. Let's see how a more legit team actually stands up. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Real PvP. Did we actually pick this? We did. Okay, cool. I always want to make sure because a lot of times I feel like I totally forget. So let's find Brownie. Our cheese team just does not work. But what if we pick a more legit PvP team with a little bit of extra speed from our Rogan, maybe giving us a slight advantage in going? Yes, it puts that fear effect on that entire back line here. Yeah, I mean, he's running. Oh, wow, our Machman almost killed off his. Yeah, this is pretty strong here. We got some blocks. We need some shielding. Somehow Rogan's alive. Now, the Drake Sword Flash synergy is something that we're seeing a resurgence of, picking off allies one by one, especially with all this shield and everything that Ilamak is providing. That was pretty good, but I don't know if we're going to have the power to finish this out is the question. This Machman might just kind of delete us. Oh, we didn't quite get the kill there. We got fear effects out, though, which is really good. We got a Vulcan active. This could be huge for us. It is. Oh, so I think we actually might pull out a victory here. Maybe? Oh my god, this Ilamak is so tanky. And then we got to finish out the queen here. This is like actually a really good matchup too between me and Brownie. Like I feel like we have very similar power overall, but he's going for that kind of Sword Flash Rogan synergy where we're going for more a traditional route here. Vulcan just crushing it. You can see how much damage the Sword Flash can do though. Let's actually check the power levels of our teams. I didn't actually see what that was, so let's find Brownie one more time. We'll go back in. I'll give him one revenge match to see if he can actually, you know, take us on. So his team is 505. Ours is 472. So because we threw the Rogan in here, a little bit weaker. We could try dropping the Rogan as well and just adding another strong, powerful Transcendence hero in, which honestly, I kind of like adding Azrael into the mix here because Azrael might have the lowest HP, meaning he's going to be the target of the Sword Flash Drake combo, and him being a little bait might be kind of good. I do just want to change. Oh, no, sorry, not that. I want to keep melodic strings on. I want to change this over to Unbending Will so we can soak a couple extra hits. Let's see how that transitions because, again, like I said, the Sword Flash meta is coming back in a way, but if we can throw in our own hero that is a bait for it, that could be pretty solid. Because now you'll see the defense down is on our Azrael. That's perfectly fine because we actually want him to die and revive. That's going to be good survivability. Interesting enough, though, because of the other hit there, our Ilamak was the low man on the totem pole. But the other thing is Azrael will keep reviving as well, which is a nice little boost. He's literally the only person on the battlefield without any X levels or anything. So he does die off. That is fine. We're actually going to be feeding energy to our Vulcan because he feeds 50 energy when he's in this ghost form every round. So you're going to notice our Vulcan gets lots of energy between his sublimations, and right there, he got that 50 energy straight from the Azrael. So it makes it very, very much more reliable, getting active after active after active on our Vulcan round after round, and the kind of like viability of this just shoots up. So I should probably do one other change, I guess, in this team, and that's push Idlemok to the back row, maybe. Although it's because he has taunt. This time they might go after, hopefully not the Aspen. Hopefully they go, yeah, there we go. Go after the Azrael. That's pretty much what we want every single time. Machman knocking down the Ilamak on the other side. And then we'll have a round 2 active for our Vulcan. This is looking pretty solid. I feel confident where we are right now. The ping damage back and forth from team to team. Azrael does go down, but again, we don't really care about that as much. We got some fear effects out, which is very helpful here. The defense down went over to our queen. Again, not a big deal so long as it's not on one of our main damage dealers. We're cool with that. And now Vulcan gets to go after that kill. Oh, actually, no. Machman goes first, which means Sword Flash loses 1 layer of dodge, I think. So many pings, man. Our Vulcan is like our slowest on the battlefield, I think. But not really enough damage because of the enemy Ilamok. That's interesting how this actually turned out. But luckily, we have Azrael reviving, which should bait some attacks and hopefully keep feeding more and more energy. And Azrael dying over and over is going to give him more of his freezing layer too, his big AoE attack that also has a chance to freeze. I think we're going to go down here though. Yeah, so the revenge battle didn't work as well. Adding the Azrael, let's give it one more attack, one more of legit PvP, because I really want to just keep highlighting this Sword Flash here. It's very, very interesting. Sword Flash gets taunted, Machman gets taunted, so everybody is hitting that Ilamok in round 1. We are proccing, which is not the best. This is looking better, kind of, but you can see the power of the shields recharging everybody back up, and then when those shields fail, they're going to get a big heal as well, which is quite annoying, but it is what it is. Azrael's going to go as well here at the end of this round. Oh, we are just getting obliterated now. Yeah, I don't think a Rui Aspen is going to pull out a W here with all these shields. So you can see the power. I mean, Machman's doing a lot of the work here, but you can't discount this Sword Flash at all. One more. Maybe my changes were for the worst. Maybe I should have stuck with what I had. But honestly, there's a lot of RNG that goes into these battles with the Ilamok cores active on both sides. In reality, I think my core is actually a negative using the Azrael combo because Sword Flash is getting taunted a lot, and we really want our Azrael to live long, or our Ilamok to live longer than he actually is. This is probably a loss again. Yeah, you can see Sword Flash crushing it. So in reality, if you're gonna run some sort of cheese method in PvP like this, I highly suggest you don't run the taunt core. That is gonna be actually really, really bad for you because it's gonna mess up your whole strategy. Simple as that. So let's do one more battle, see if that is a good change. The way we did this, we have more control immunity now. Maybe we don't even get taunted. Yeah, it looks like only our Machman got taunted this time, which kind of sucks, but oh wow. They actually took our Aspen out. That's kind of crazy. Does keep a lot of their backline from doing anything. Azrael goes down. My goodness. We're going to need a crazy Vulcan active. He's getting hit by a lot of attacks, though. And we have a lot of allies dying, so he has a supercharged active coming up. The question is if it's actually enough or if he's actually going to get to attack. He does get to attack. He might just die to a Sword Flash counterattack. Or just counterattacks in general. Yeah, Machman Sword Flash, that is the combo right now. So, figured I'd show you guys a little more PvP, a little more endgame oriented. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.